How's it going, everyone? ScaredieCat Vasquez back at it with another fucking video for you guys, and today's video is gonna be a little bit different. And I know I'm wearing glasses now. It's because I finally found them, which is good because I've been getting headaches constantly. So I'm really happy. Yeah, as I said, this video is gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna be telling like a little bit of ghost stories and stuff like that tonight. That's because I know this is kind of old news already, but I just recently found out that the Queen Mary in beautiful Long Beach, California, is now gonna be renting out their most haunted room. For those of you that don't know that room number, it is B340. B340. So they're renting out that room now after 30 years of it being just empty and creepy looking. I went there like in 2010, I think so, like 2010 or like 2009, one of those two. I was pretty young, and I went there with a friend and my parents. We went on a ghost tour there, and it was pretty fucking scary. Like just being in there with already like 10, 15 people that were in the tour group. It was already like a weird feeling room and everything like that. So I can't imagine staying there the whole fucking night. Charging people $450, I believe, for this room for one night. One night. Like, if you get too scared, do you get your money back? That's what I want to know. Because if so, I might give it a shot. Wu-Tang, fuck it. See if I'm brave enough. But if you don't, then it's like, I ain't blowing that money for $450. I better get thrown across the room. I better have some paranormal activity happening. I want the ghost to leave a mint on my pillow while I'm sleeping. Like I want him to wake me up and be like, anything else, man? Anything else I can get for you? But anyway, so yeah, there's finally they're gonna be able to stay in there. So those of you who want to go stay in there, hit them up. And yeah, good luck to you. Shit. Bring a rosary, bring everything you need, you know what I mean? Like, I went into the maze that's like themed about it. It's called B340. That was like during the Dark Harbor last year, and me and my wife went, and it was pretty fucking awesome. It was pretty fucking awesome. That was the first maze I've ever heard her scream like crazy because how scared we were. So that's why I remember it so much, because usually it's me that's like panicking all the time, and her just like being all like, dude, shut the fuck up. Why am I with you? Drive better than you? Why do I make more money than you? Just typical things that a girlfriend would say, you know what I mean? Yeah, we were freaked out in that maze, and I still remember it to this day. It's honestly, they could have they didn't need all the props and everything like that. They could have just made us walk through there. I probably still would have been as scared, because that's how fucking freaky the Queen Mary is to me. Anyways, but after thinking about all that stuff and everything like that, I wanted to know, in the city that I know and love, what else is haunted around here? What's the dark history of Long Beach? Let's find out. Let us find out, you guys. And before we get started on that, let's get in the right vibe right now. And go. Creepy music's playing. Love it. If you guys are digging this track already like I am, check it out. Link in description. Melodies of Macabre, Fade to Black album. Really good fucking album. So I have a few places already here that I'm going to talk to you guys about. And starting with number one, it's going to be a place I used to ride by to on my bike all the time. And I did not know it was haunted. Did not know it. I walked by this place so many times, did not know about the dark history that's behind it. And now that I know about it, I'm taking a different route. So this place right here is called DeForest Park. And let me tell you, this place has some fucked up history. There have been numerous of cases of people finding dead bodies there. Some of them are going to be from the homeless people there that were murdered. Some people were just walkers or hikers that are on the hiking trail right there. That's why the hike trail is still closed, I believe, to this day. I hope so, because it's dangerous. And if it's not, people who are still hiking there, please be careful. I would not recommend there to go to Turnbull. Go to someplace else. Go Whittier. Go someplace else. You know what I mean? Why go there? Anyways, but the majority of them have been found due to suicide, which is really sad. But other myths and legends about that place, a lot of people would say when they're walking around in there, they feel a constant presence around them. They feel like someone's either walking behind them or walking right beside them. They feel that they have someone on their hands on their shoulder. They also say that sometimes they hear whispers in the wind, which is pretty fucking creepy, and I believe is a Pocahontas lyric. I don't know. That's Colors of the Wind. My bad. Yeah, the park is still open. A lot of people still go there during the day. Not a lot of going at night. And there's another reason why that too. They've been known to see a lady dancing among the trees. A weird lady in a dark dress dancing among the trees. And you can hear her laughing and like humming and shit like that. That's fucking creepy. I have a lady that dances on my streets, but that's because she's on crack. You know? She can't sing well. Anyways, so that's the first place right there I want to talk about. And now after hearing all this stuff, I ain't never going back to that place during nighttime again. Maybe. I don't know. Probably for another video. Place number 2 was actually right near where I live. I lived kind of close to the Long Beach Town Center. And let me tell you, I did not know about this place. I did not know too much of it. I thought it was just a place just to go and shop. And back in high school, I used to try to pick up women there, and I always failed. And now I know that it wasn't because of me. It wasn't because of my fatness and my really high interest in video games. It was because it used to be a naval hospital. Duh. That must be it, right? No, I'm just kidding. Denial. Anyways. Yeah, it used to be a naval hospital back in the days. I believe kind of like a little bit after World War II. And a little bit after that, like kind of like during like the 70s and like I think the early 80s, it was still like that. Then they turned it into the town center. I don't know the history too well. In the Edwards 26 Cinema, there's 2 auditoriums there that are known to be haunted. And I made sure about this because I have not 1, but 2 friends from high school that work there. And I've asked them both. Both of them claim that they have seen a lady in white in Auditorium 17 while cleaning in there during the night shifts. And a lot of them say that in Auditorium 24, sometimes you can see weird markings all over the wall even after washing them. Which is pretty fucking creepy, and it's like, alright, is it a ghost or is it children? Both are destructive and pretty fucking creepy, so it could be either one. I don't know if there's any other places around that generic area, but I kind of want to do a ghost hunting video around there just to kind of see. So, you know, Zach Bagans hit me up. Honestly, if Zach Bagans was by my side, I think I'd feel a lot more safer just wrapped around his big muscular arms. I don't know. Something about him and like the hair product that he uses to spike up his hair. I feel safe. But any Hoosers, place number 3 is a place I used to shop around a lot. Now I'm kind of going to be second guessing it. No, I'm not. But now I always have this thought in my head, and that's going to be the beautiful Pike. Those who have been around there like to go shopping, go to the aquarium, go to Chili's. I fucking love Chili's. Back in the 70s, there was a TV show called The $6 Million Man, and it was a pretty popular show back then. You know, ask your grandparents or whoever the fuck. While they were filming there, it was still kind of like a carnival. Like they had like a roller coaster. They had like, you know, they still had the Ferris wheel to this day, and that Ferris wheel was there still. Merry-go-round. Just a bunch of fucking rides and games and shit like that. So, there used to be a fun house there, and those who don't know what that is, which I'm shocked, it's kind of like, you know, it's like a haunted house, but they put you in a bumper car, and they just have you go around, and then things come at you, and stuff like that. It's really fucking cool. I went to one time. But anyways, they did that, and they were renovating the place, like kind of like clearing it out to make it look like better for the set and everything like that. And as the crew members were cleaning out, one crew member saw a body hanging from the ceiling. And he went to go grab it thinking it was a normal prop, realizing it was a real fucking human body. And not only was this a real human, this was also a body of someone who's been wanted, who's an outlaw. His name was Elmer McCurby. I don't know what his crimes were, but they found him dead. And some say that you can still see a ghost of an old man around the Pike area. So, you know, if you're walking around there at night and you see someone that doesn't look at this era, it's probably him. So be careful. I don't know what his crimes are. So it's a criminal on the loose. Paranormal. Criminal. Trying to look cool in these glasses. It's not working. Part number 4 is going to be the one, the only Igor's Alley. Those of you who are Long Beach locals should have heard this already, should have heard the stories. If not, let me tell you. In Bigsby Knolls, there is going to be an alley. I don't know the exact address. Last time I went there, I was like 14. My dad took me there because he used to tell me the stories a lot when I was a kid, and I finally, like, you know, we were around the area, and I was like, hey, can we go down there? And he was just like, bet. And we went, and it was during the day, so it was spooky just to be down there and to like see everything. Like after like hearing all the legends and everything like that, it was spooky just to be down there. So here's what the story is. Igor was kind of not right in the head. Then the depression hit. Really fucked him up. Comes home one night, kills his wife and his 2 daughters. I believe ages like 5 and 8. Or something like that. They were young. It's just sad. And then he hung them up on the walls with meat hooks. Meat hooks. That's scary. After that, Igor then took his own life. And then all of the bodies were found. Some say that they could not get the blood stains off. You can still see them on the walls if you go at a certain time at night. Which, if you are, get out. That's not safe. Stop looking for adventure. Just kidding. Do what you want. I don't give a shit. Other people have claimed that there's a doorway that is supposed to lead to the garage but leads to nowhere. Which is, how do they know? Have they gone into it? I don't recommend it, but it's fucking creepy. Secondly, they say if you go by the garage, you can still see the meat hooks hanging from the wall and the ceilings. Which means that if whoever owns that place has not took it down yet, or they don't know it's even up there, or down there, or the place is still empty and has like years old murder scene written all over it. So yeah, a lot of people say if you go there like around like midnight, close to like 2 o'clock, probably like 3 o'clock because it's the witching hour and shit like that, that you would see fog in only that alley, and it ends right when the alley ends, which is probably like 2 miles away. I don't know. My dad told me the story that when him and my mom were first dating, they took 2 of their friends over down that alleyway, and as they were driving, they kind of like stayed in the middle, and then they saw someone towards the end of the alleyway walk across. It looked like an old man who was kind of hunched over. They drove up pretty quick to see what was he up to, you know, because they didn't know if it was like, you know, like, they thought it was a ghost, so they wanted to see if it was real or not. Turns out it was. Turns out it was. By the time they get to the alley, to the end of the alley, which took them about like 10 seconds, which is a lot faster than an old man could walk, the guy was gone. He was gone. So that's pretty fucking creepy. Some say that like you can... Sorry, I got freaked out right now. I thought I heard gunshots, but it's just fireworks. Thank God. Love living in the hood. I'm just kidding. I need to get out of here, man, because like I don't see paranormal creepy shit. I see creepy shit just from living next to crackheads, so I gotta get out of here. Anyways, that's it for this video right now. I know it's only 4 places I've talked about, but that's all I have right now. I'm gonna do some more research. I don't really like being on the web too much, like Google and shit like that, because ever since I heard about the deep web, I get really paranoid about it. So I don't really like click on things I don't know about, you know. So, but if you guys know any stories and stuff like that, like, you know, leave the names of the places in the comments section, and I'll do some research and I'll do a video about it. You know what I mean? If you guys have stories of your own, leave them in the comments. I read them. Let's have some ghost story talks, guys. You know what I mean? If you guys are really liking this music again, let me know. Let the guy know who made this music. His name is Chris. He's from Melodies of Macabre. Link is in the description again. Check him out. Check out all this stuff. Check out his Instagram. He's a really cool guy. If you guys remember from the Spook Show video I did, the very first one, I interviewed him and I talked to him and everything like that. You can kind of hear some of his music, and it's a short interview, but it's a really good one. He's really passionate about his stuff. From that day until like after that, I've been talking to him, and I can just tell he's a guy who's just overwhelmed with passion. And that's really good, especially in this type of industry, because, you know, we need people like that. He's a really cool guy. Show him some love. Let him know who sent you. And yeah, just check it out. It's really good. Like, I really love this Fade to Black album that he just came out with. It's like scary, but it's like also like kind of like dancey industrial music. So it's like, you know, like I'm terrified, but I'm also groovy right now. Like, you know what I mean? Oh my god. Any hoosers, typical YouTube shit. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell like it owed you money. And I'll get back to you guys in the next video. Have a good one.